This is like one of the most embarrassing things I've ever shared on this show about me. But like, I would like almost exclusively listen to the Chipmunks cover of it. Like I like for whatever I was like on YouTube like Dynamite, Teo Cruz, Chipmunks enter, and like I was like, you go, Alvin, and I'm like,
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The show is about to begin.
welcome back to the Question
Answer?
Podcast, everyone's favorite trivia podcast where the points do matter.
Yes, they do, and we don't talk about that enough.
I'm Asante.
And I'm Nicole.
And today we're adding more to our kind of media trivias, and we're doing music trivia.
Yes.
We don't have a legal team, so like I hope this is like all like without saying like we don't own the rights to any of the song. Like
Yes.
we're not gonna like be playing any clips, but like in the event that like lyrics get questioned, like we do not own any of it. Like
Yes.
not us. We're free use.
I
so
think
on
we'll
and so
be
forth.
okay because I think we'll just be speaking the lyrics. I won't burst out into
Yeah.
song. Don't worry.
Which some of these are hard for me not to like.
Same.
Yeah.
I think that's fine if we do a little bit of that. We're not. It's fine. We're
Well-
not famous enough for them to be like, you're fucking cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I was reading through some of them and I'm like saying it, I'm like, this is like alien, like this is not real. And then like as soon as it's like a little bit, I'm like, oh no, the song's right there.
I have a gut feeling, and I would love for this to become true. Don't tell me if it's true or not, but in my heart of hearts, I for some reason feel like you are gonna have the song All Star. Is it Smash Mouth or something? What's that band? I think that's what it's called. But for some reason, I feel that song is a question that you're gonna ask me about.
We'll see.
Because oh my god, that song. Anyway, that for some reason it's stuck in my head. So
Everyone has like such an attachment to that song because of Shrek, but like
I have it from gym class in middle school. Because they would play it for like push-ups or something, and I was like, oh,
evil.
That one, Eye of the Tiger, was like we had to like run around the gym, and now I can't hear Eye of the Tiger without hearing like start running.
There's another like all of those songs like immediately like trigger like a flight response in my brain. I think the other one is like Don't Stop Believing or something.
Oh my god, yeah.
That one I'm like every time I hear it, I'm like I start to like shake.
A shiver.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to go first?
Well, first we have two categories. We did 10 guess the lyrics, correct? And then we did 5 general music trivia questions. I know that we both did our guess the lyrics a little bit different. Mine, I left one word blank in like a phrase or a sentence of a lyric. I gave context, so I gave like a couple lyrics before and after. I was saying to Sandy earlier that I did not give multiple choice just to be mean today, I guess, but I think it'll be fine.
I also didn't give multiple choice on my guess the lyrics either, so that's fine there.
Great.
I think I did more of a guess the song by the lyric than a guess the lyric, but I have like an excerpt from the song and I'm looking for the song. If you can give me the artist, that's great, but I'm specifically looking for the song.
Okay.
And then I have a couple of the general music. Some of them are multiple choice, others are not.
I'm nervous.
I am too.
And I just want everyone to know that I only have 3 Taylor Swift questions.
Interesting.
I probably should have only had one, but I couldn't help it, okay? She just has too many things to talk about.
True.
And I think everyone should be proud that it's only 3. Yeah, I don't know. Who wants to go first?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah.
I will ask first.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
My first question is a guess the lyric. So
I'm nervous!
I'm looking for the song.
Okay.
Your lyric is...
I need to lock in. Hold on. I'm not in my music head.
The lyric is... Because I've been acting like sour milk all on the floor. It's your fault you didn't shut the refrigerator. Maybe that's the reason I've been acting so cold.
Oh, it's so hard without a tune. It is so hard.
This is one of the ones where it's like, without it, you're like, what? This is just 3 sentences you put together.
The sour milk on the floor sounds very familiar to me for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Oh my god, I actually think I know it. Hold on.
I think I saw the neurons like connect right there.
I'm so close to like realizing the song in my head. It's if I could explain what the fuck is that song? I can't remember the beginning of it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's tripping me up. You know, I don't know, but I know it.
No,
I don't know.
Guess.
It's not Natasha Bedingfield that sings it, right?
No.
It's someone else, but I know it, but I don't know it.
This is The Sweet Escape,
by
Gwen Stefani featuring Akon, I believe.
Hey, at least I knew the tune.
You did have it.
Damn.
You had like a Leonardo DiCaprio kind of moment where you were trying to like beam it into my head. Like I knew that you knew it.
Oh, I wouldn't have been able. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't have pulled that lyric. Oh my gosh, that was a good one. That's a really good one.
I adore that song.
That is a very good song. Okay, I feel like I should start off with the general one.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? No, I'll go with the guess the lyric too. Okay. The All American Rejects are going back on tour and have a couple of new songs out.
Okay.
But I became a fan when I listened to their album When the World Comes Down.
Okay.
Specifically, the song Gives You Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Because I saw that music video on MTV and it changed my life. Iconic. If you guys haven't seen that music video, go watch it.
Mm-hmm.
He plays two brothers. It's the lead guy. He plays the lead guy, as if he's not the main singer. But so here's the lyric, and you need to fill in the word that's missing.
Okay.
And truth be told, I miss you. And truth be told, I'm blank.
And truth be told, I miss you. And truth be told, I'm blank.
Mm-hmm.
Misused?
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Damn it.
It doesn't rhyme. It's in truth be told, I miss you. And truth be told, I'm lying.
All right. Next one is a just general question.
Okay.
This hit, often considered one of Future's best songs, shares its name with a popular and potentially lucrative college sports event.
Two things I know nothing about. Two things I know nothing about: Future and college sports.
I don't know if you probably haven't heard the song, but I know you definitely know like what the event is. Like this is not some like
college sports.
Where do you think you can make money in college sports?
I don't know. The only thing I could think of is basketball, but I don't know what that's called. If they have a tournament, I don't know what it's called.
Throw a guess out there.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something besides basketball. Let's just say, because obviously I don't know, I'm going to go with just Tournament of Champions.
Jeopardy Tournament of Champions?
Exactly.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. We were looking for March Madness.
Why do I know everything but absolutely nothing at the same time? Because that's what it is.
You never know what you know about trivia until you know?
And I don't know. That's so annoying.
Yeah.
I'm always so close to getting answers. I never actually know the answers.
Every year I'm tempted to do a March Madness bracket knowing nothing about basketball just to like, because it's like, if you get a perfect bracket, like you like inherit like Warren Buffett's fortune or whatever. Like that might be the closest thing like we have to the One Piece right now is like a perfect March Madness bracket.
My dad has done it many years with his company.
Oh really?
His old company.
He's won it multiple times.
Oh my god, no! But he would like have me guess, and like,
oh really?
It was so much fun. Maybe that's where because I have good intuition. He was like, "Hey, write this down." Guess.
I would love to do like there are things online, and there used to be a really good one, and I think there are still some around, but I haven't been like super impressed by them. But like, you can do like fantasy like movie leagues for like a year.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's like every like I think it's like every week or every 2 weeks or something like that. It's like with new movies coming out that are out or whatever, you have X amount of money to like fill a theater.
That's cool.
And then depending on how well those do that week, you get points, and it's like obviously when like like Oppenheimer comes out, it's like everyone's gonna want that. But then like there are some weeks where it's like there are a lot of like pretty good movies out. So
it's actually
like,
really fun. Yeah. I would be into that. I think you'll be able to get this one. I'm gonna go general. Whatever you choose, I'll choose. Vice versa. So, this is a general one.
Okay.
The Phineas and Ferb theme song, Today is Gonna Be a Great Day, is sung and co-written by which band?
Oh my god. I think I know it, but this is another. See, my problem with music is that sometimes I will know a band and recognize them, but like my brain, like
Mhm.
you know the meme that's like, hey, insert like hey guys, hey, it's insert name. It's like that's not what I'm called. Like that's what happens.
Yeah.
It's like the image of
Yes.
something will come in.
They also sing the song 1985, if you know that one.
Is it Bowling for Soup?
Final answer?
Final answer.
Yes.
Okay, I wanted to say Smashing Pumpkins for some reason. I think it's because like they're both bands that are like an activity, like Bowling for Soup, Smashing, like, and like I know that there is a difference.
Oh my
but,
god! If the Smashing Pumpkins did the Phineas and Ferb theme song, what would the world be?
Like...
That would be so funny.
Are you ready for the next question?
I'm ready.
The next one is a. So I lied at the beginning. There's also there's a third category.
Okay.
Called Who Sang, where rather than the name of the song, I'm looking for the artist.
Okay. All right.
Still through a lyric.
Oh, good. Okay.
So who sang this song associated with this lyric? I'm like, hey, what's up, hello. Seen your pretty ass as soon as you came in the dough. I just want to chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my stove.
I love those lyrics read out loud. That's so funny. Jesus Christ. See, the only name that was in my head, this is why I suck at trivia, because I just can't help but say the first thing that comes to my mind.
Once like there's an I
just have to commit, you know? And I'm going to guess Neo.
Not a bad guess.
Okay.
Final answer?
Mm-hmm.
That is incorrect, though. I was looking for Fetty Wap. This is Trap Queen.
Right. How could I forget? Oh, no. Damn. So that was one of the fill in the lyric, or like lyric ones,
yeah,
right?
Basically. Okay. Which I love on Jeopardy proper when they do something like this and they have Johnny Gilbert read it. And he's like, I'm like, hey, what's up, hello? Like,
yes.
that is the funniest way to do that particular category.
From the album Strange Ways, Here We Come, the Smiths have a song, Girlfriend in a Blank, containing the same missing lyric. Okay. Now I'm going to give you the rest of the lyric. There's not much context, but this is the lyric. Girlfriend in a blank, I know it's serious. Girlfriend in a blank, I know it's serious.
In a blank?
In a blank.
Girlfriend in a blank.
I don't know how well you know the Smiths, but...
I know that they're a band.
Good.
I know they make music.
Apparently, I was under the impression that they were more of a popular band than they are. But I think they're more of a popular band like in the UK too, and I just didn't realize it. So that's on me. But...
No, it's fine.
I love them.
I heard they were like a really good band. I just don't often listen to them.
That's like the one band that when I tell people I love them, they're like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, no, but I do, but like not in a pretentious way, but like I do. Well, maybe it comes off pretentious, but
all that comes to mind, and I keep getting stuck, is like the clip of like woke up in a new Bugatti, but it's like girlfriend in a new Bugatti, and I'm like, I know that that's not true, and my brain keeps shit posting, and it can't stop.
Oh my god.
Girlfriend in a... For some reason I keep getting drawn to red dress, but I think that's just... I'm just thinking of devil in a new dress or something. Girlfriend in a red dress.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That's incorrect. It is girlfriend in a coma.
Oh! Oh!
I feel like I need to read the rest of the lyrics now to you. They don't help. They probably didn't like their girlfriends, but it's okay. Anyway.
All right, are you ready for your next question?
Yes.
This is another guess the lyric, so I'm looking for the song.
Okay.
I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer, but my breath fogged up the glass, so I drew a new face and I laughed.
Okay. I know the artist.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jason Mraz.
Okay.
I'm singing the lyrics in my head. Hold on.
This is like the TJ Maxx song.
I think they sang this song on Glee.
I believe it.
It also reminds me of that song in Camp Rock 2 that Nick Jonas sings. Introducing Me. They sound identical. They are the same song. Now I can only think of that song title. Fuck. I want to say it's called Happy, but I know it's not called Happy.
That's a Pharrell song.
I know. Oh, God, I hate that song.
Well, he's made up for it since like producing absolute bangers. So it's
That's true.
We
I give him grace on that one.
The music community officially forgives Pharrell.
I'm Yours by Jason Mraz.
That is correct.
Oh my God. Oh, I had to go back to 2014 really quick.
I thought we were going to have another Sweet Escape moment where,
no,
where it was just you're projecting into my brain.
Ooh, I had to really just fully sing that song.
See, I think this song is a banger. Like, it is undeniably TJ Maxx coded. It is absolutely. You've heard this more times in a store than anywhere else.
You could say that about every single song.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, from like 2014. I mean, okay, another lyric one. Is that what you had?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go with a Taylor Swift one for you.
Okay.
So Taylor recently came out with her newest album, The Tortured Poets Department.
Mm-hmm.
It is safe to say she knows her shit when it comes to poets and poetry alike. Off of the original album, because it was like a double album situation,
Mm-hmm.
but off of her original one, she has the song, But Daddy, I Love Him. Now fill in the missing lyric for this. God save the most judgmental creeps who say they want what's best for me. Sanctimoniously performing blank I'll never see. The lyric really doesn't give much context. I do apologize.
Fair. I hope the Swifties don't get too mad at me for this one.
It's all right. They won't.
I'm going to
guess the majority of our listeners aren't Swifties.
I'm going to say sanctimoniously practicing praise that I'll never see.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. It is soliloquies I'll never see. Yes.
Okay. All right.
But praise is not that like far off. The whole song is about like it's like a religious reference within like the song itself. She does that a lot. It's really cool. But
that would have been a nice not double entendre, but like praise versus pray.
Oh, true. Maybe next album. I'll call her up. Just call Taylor up.
I have Jack Antonoff's number. I can.
I love Jack Antonoff. Oh, I should have put a Bleachers lyric in here. Damn.
I think it's really funny that I think he produced something off of GNX, which is like just something not I would associate Jack Antonoff with, and I'm like, wow. All right.
He's very cool.
I was unfamiliar with your game, Jack.
It really bothers me when people say that he only produces like the same stuff over and over again. I just don't think that's true. You're telling me that Lana and Taylor sound the same, and then Lana and Sabrina Carpenter sound the same? That's crazy.
I would argue that like Lana sounds more like Taylor Swift than Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah.
But like still enough that like there is a distinct sound.
Yeah. And I think like of course if you're working with an artist who also produces music, their influence is going to be in everybody's songs and plus their own. Like I think a lot of Bleachers music actually sounds like the 1975, which they also produced for, and like I also think Taylor, obviously being friends previously with Maddie Healy, like they had their paths cross. I'm not going to get into that. But
that's
then
a whole other podcast episode.
Oh, it's so true. And then like I think some of Taylor's songs sound like Jack too sometimes, like his music, like the Bleachers music. But I just hate when people are like, you just know he's ruining pop music. I'm like, no, he's not. He's like actively. Sabrina Carpenter just had one of her best albums. Like, what are you talking about? I don't get it. I think personally, I believe it's because he works with Taylor, and so people like criticize him more.
That it always sucks, like when an artist in any capacity does something really cool, but because it's kind of associated with something that like is maybe perceived a little negatively, like it's like, oh, that's like this. I don't have a question on here about it, but like recently, like Doechii was on a remix of one of the Weeknd songs that came out, and obviously there's the whole like, oh wow, Doechii's an industry plant, which is like not true.
No. And
like also everyone like dislikes her because they think she ruined somebody I used to know, which is like
not true either.
A, also not true. B, like the song still exists, and you can just say I prefer the original over this, and like C, you don't have to be like mean like an ass about it. And
also that song is a one-hit wonder for that band, so like actually Doechii's probably doing something good for the band.
Yeah.
Like giving them like press in a weird like reversal way, but like.
Yeah. and the remix is like of a song that was already not like as a single perceived very well.
Yeah.
And so it's like that all together, I'm like, every time I see like anyone talk about it, they're like, this is the worst song I've ever heard. And I'm like, I really just think it's like several different, like you have like negatives about it. And rather than just being like, I don't particularly care for this song, like like no one can just like casually like dislike something anymore. It's like, it's either I like it or it's evil. And it's like, there is like a very, that's a wide, like,
and then if someone disagrees with them, it's like, well, you have terrible taste in music. Like,
it's like, no, I like can like gauge, like, there are songs that I've heard that I'm like, wow, this is like really bad. But like beyond that, it's like in that same vein of like, just like being tied to something that people already dislike is like, no matter how good you do, it's always going to be like, well, it's like mid at best. And it's like, all right. Now that we've gone on our hate rant, next question. This is a multiple choice.
Oh, thank God.
Which rapper and hip-hop powerhouse curated the first Black Panther soundtrack?
You said it's multiple choice?
No.
Why did you tell me that then?
Did I say it was multiple choice?
Yes!
I'm so sorry. It is not multiple choice. My bad.
I am leaving that in because you go, it's multiple choice. And I went, oh, thank God. And then you said the question. And then I said, it's a multiple choice. I said, no.
I think I meant because we were like the cat, like it's not like a guess the lyric is what I meant. And so I generally meant, oh yeah, it's like in like camp of like the other multiple choices. My bad.
My God.
It is not multiple choice. It is just a question. Bit of a Marvel question to toss at you.
Yeah. I don't know that many hip hop artists, I fear.
I promise you that he is one that you know.
Really?
Surely.
Oh no. Oh, no. I hate when a name pops into my head and I know it's not the one.
I mean, you can always think out loud. You can like toss a few names out and see what sticks.
Okay, well the one that's in my head right now is Snoop Dogg, and I fear that's probably not the answer. Because I don't recall a Snoop Dogg song in that movie. Well, I'm gonna have to go with Snoop Dogg.
That is incorrect.
I know.
You were in the I will say you were in the right area.
Oh, okay.
It's Kendrick Lamar.
Oh no, and I do know him. I know him well.
I thought you said, I know that you said I do know him. I thought you said, can I do over? And I was like,
can I do over? Oh, I do know him. I love him. I think he's so cute.
All the Stars, absolute banger. That whole album is like so good, and it pains me that not all the songs. I mean, like I get why all the songs couldn't like go in, but it's like there are so many really good ones. I feel like aren't the mainstream like All the Stars and whatnot. That I'm like, damn, this is really good. I wish I got like a chance to kind of like.
I just don't think he receives the hype that he deserves. It doesn't really make sense to me. Like he does, but he doesn't. Maybe more now. Like
I think at the time, I mean, it's hard because like he normally like this past like year is kind of like he's been in the spotlight the most, and it's like in a shockingly uncharacteristic kind of way. Because like before, like he put out like To Pimp a Butterfly and everything, and, like that is like considered like the greatest rap album ever like created. And so it's like, and then like he'll go into like hibernation for a while, and then he's like, "Here's Damn, I won a Pulitzer Prize," and then he's like, "Oh, I'm back." And like,
I know
it's like he'll wake up every like few like lunar cycles and be like, I'm gonna put out the best album you've ever heard, and then I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Yes, it's perfect. So, like, I love it.
This past year where he's just been like on like so many albums as features on I mean he's on tour now, so like I guess that kind of makes more sense. True. But like just kind of like in like the public light in such a way is like very uncharacteristic, and like it's honestly kind of cool. Like,
it is very cool. I love watching like an artist grow like that, and to see them just like do what they actually want to do and not what they think like the industry needs. I love that. It's very refreshing. His tour also looks so cool. I've seen so many videos from it. I'm like, this looks like so much fun. All right, that was a general music one? Okay, I'll do one too. Not multiple choice. The song Red Right Hand by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds.
I thought you were going to say Nick Cage. I was like, whoa.
By Nick Cage and his 16 sons. By Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds is played multiple times throughout the entirety of the Scream franchise. How many times was it played over 6 movies?
Okay, well, I'd assume at least once per movie.
Okay.
So that's going to be at least 6. I feel like maybe like not the rule of thirds, like in photography, because that's just something entirely different. But like things come in threes. So I'm inclined to say around 18.
Okay.
But I also feel like maybe there are some where it like maybe only played like that once or twice. So I'm gonna like bring it down, backtrack a little bit. I'm gonna say a dozen times.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is not correct.
Shit.
It was 5. Once every movie except the 4th one. Like, notably, not the 4th one. Which, don't even get me started. I won't go on my rant about that. I don't know. But yeah, so 5.
I started to get on the right road where I was like once per thing.
I know. I did kind of lead you astray with the, like, how many times. But I didn't want to be like, it's played in every movie. How many times?
Well, I thought it was gonna be like, you know how the like remix of I Got 5 on It, like in Us, is like played multiple times.
Yes.
Like I thought it was something where it's like,
okay, yeah.
It is a song that like builds into a scene or something. So I was like, oh, maybe they use that like a couple of times.
No, that's actually, that makes a lot of sense. That is logical thinking.
Next question. It is a guess the lyric.
Great. I've had a great track record here.
You got the last one.
True. That's true.
All right. Guess the lyric. This is a long one. I gave you a lot here. 'Cause she walk like a boss, talk like a boss, manicured nails to set the pedicure off. She's fly effortlessly, and she moves like a boss, do what a boss do. She got me thinking about getting involved. That's the kind of girl I need. Oh.
I like that you added the O at the end.
This one might have been when we were a bit too young, but like I remember I was more into the beat than anything else.
I do not know why these songs are popping into my head, but my answer is going to be Ice Ice Baby. You said beat, and I just kept hearing that beat in my head.
Okay.
And I don't know the lyrics apparently to that song.
Fair. That is incorrect.
Right.
It is Miss Independent by Neo.
Interesting. I literally cannot hear that in my head in the slightest.
Fair. Like I just remember like being a kid in the car, my mom just like throw on the radio.
Yeah.
And like this was like, because I think it came out in like 2008. So like this was just like on the and I was
Peak
like
radio.
that. It like to me it sounded really. It was like the first like well not the first one, but like it was a song where it would be on. I was like, this sounds nice to my ears. I don't know what he's saying though.
Yes, I actually like I know this song, but for some reason I can't like hear it. But you know what I mean. Off the Arctic Monkeys album AM.
Okay.
Fill in this missing lyric. Again, I don't know how familiar you are with the Arctic Monkeys, but she's made of outer space, and her lips are like the blank's edge. Her kiss the color of a constellation fallen into place. Oh, it's from the song Arabella, by the way.
Oh, that doesn't help me at all.
Oh, okay, great.
I'm going to say Galaxy's Edge.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That's correct. I put honorable mention of the very first lyric in this song is Arabella's got some interstellar gator skin boots, and I was like, I would have loved to guess like how you guessed that one, but it is a little insane. Who the fuck writes lyrics like that? Like, if someone wrote lyrics like that for me, I'd be like, well, we have to get married. There's no other choice. There's also a guitar solo in this song that I go to space when I hear that song. It is so, so good.
Next question.
Yes.
All right. This is a multiple choice general music trivia. All right. I had to have a question about my boy.
Oh boy. Okay.
Which artist has The Weeknd not had a collaboration with?
Okay.
A. Lana Del Rey. B. Rosalia. C. Bruno Mars. Or D. Drake.
Ooh. So my gut instinct is to say Lana, but now that I think about it, I don't think that's true. I feel like maybe it's either Lana or Drake, because Drake, some people really don't fuck with him, and fair enough. I am one of those people. I'm gonna go with Drake.
Final answer?
Yes.
I'm so glad you said Drake, because now you've unlocked my unskippable dialogue. But that is incorrect.
Oh.
The answer was Bruno Mars.
Really? That's
Yeah.
kind of surprising.
He and Lana are like this. Like they have
I was
a
like,
lot.
I feel like I have some lore in my head that I should know.
She was just actually on his most recent album for a song called The Abyss, and it is like, I mean, the whole piece I think is really great, but like it is a really good one. I think Bruno Mars and The Weeknd will put together like the next, like the song of all time.
Yeah.
But Drake, they have a few songs together, but because they're both from Toronto. So
okay.
Around the time that, like, after The Weeknd had put out his first 3 mixtapes, which are now considered trilogy, Drake had at the time had kind of like Drake Radio or something. I forget what the exact name was, but like he had put on one of The Weeknd songs and like kind of like gave him like kind of like a bit of a put, like a shout out, like here's another really good Toronto artist, da 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 da. And from that they kind of like had a little bit of like a pairing, and so Drake is on a song on Kissland. They have a song Crew Love, which is like the OVO EXO song of all time. But at the time, Drake also wanted to sign The Weeknd to his record label and was like, oh, do you want to work for me? Like, do you want to be signed to me, essentially? And at the time, The Weeknd was like, no, I want to be in charge of my own creative stuff. Like, I don't want to be like an artist to an artist, but like, thank you for everything.
Yeah.
And so that kind of like started their rift, because as like a thank you, The Weeknd like had, as the story goes, and this is where it depends on like which camp you're in, what story you believe, that I believe it's Drake's Take Care album that The Weeknd claims he wrote most of it, and then Drake just did all the songs and like didn't give him any credit except for like a couple of songs. Drake says like, yeah, he wrote some, but like not as many as he claims to, da 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 da. And so like that kind of started where like Drake was upset that he didn't want to sign with him, and kind of felt like he was like, after giving him like a platform, so to speak, he was upset that like, oh, you don't want to work for me anymore. And then they hadn't really talked to each other for a while, and then they kind of had like, I think they were at a party together, or like someone's birthday party, so everyone's kind of like, oh, are they like, you know, they friends again? Like, is the beef gone? And then it came out, I think, that Drake had like hooked up with Bella Hadid, who at this time was The Weeknd's ex. And so from that point, they have been on like opposite ends.
Wow.
Like, The Weeknd's like on a couple of songs from like We Don't Trust You and We Still Don't Trust You, which is like the albums that like kicked off the whole Drake Kendrick beef. He was at the pop out. Like now that they are like never going to talk to each other again.
See, I just am never going to be on Drake's side.
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like there's too much evidence against him at this point. That how could I possibly? It's
also like the content with which he's putting out is like, every song is like, oh, like, I don't really care, it doesn't bother me, da 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 da. But at the same time, like, you have lawsuits out against people.
Yeah, so it does. Like you're just petty.
It is very it is obvious from an outsider's point of view that like this to some capacity does bother you. So putting out a song that's like, no, it doesn't bother me, is like, you're just lying.
Right. Hannah Montana was a core part of my development as a child.
Okay.
And she had some...
I just sat up, I'm locking in. I used to watch Hannah Montana all the time.
Yes, you might get this one then.
Might not, but...
She had some absolute bangers. We all know that. What was her best-selling song?
For me, it's between Best of Both Worlds, because I think that was just the theme song to Hannah Montana. And that like, to me, is like, that makes sense. Because even if you didn't like Hannah Montana, like, music, if you like the show, you probably listen to the theme song. Or The Climb. Are we talking Hannah Montana or Miley Cyrus?
I'm talking Hannah Montana.
Okay.
No.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the show, by the way.
Oh my god, I watched the Hannah Montana movie the other day. That shit is life-changing! What are we talking about? That movie is so good. You're telling me people came up with the Hoedown Throwdown, and that's just a song that existed randomly in this Hannah Montana movie? I was watching it, and I was so locked in. I was in a trance. They were line dancing, and I was put to sleep. It was chef's kiss.
This is a side tangent. We'll get back to the question at hand. But did the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody ever have, like, a movie? I know that I think they had one by the time they got on the ship. I feel like I remember like a spy movie when they were on the ship. But I don't ever remember like the hotel having a movie.
I don't think so.
That is honestly the most criminal.
Wait, they had a movie before they went on deck?
It was when they were on deck. It was like some spy movie.
Oh, the Sweet Life movie. Yeah. This was it must have been on deck because it's like sea themed.
Yeah, they're like older or something like that.
It says in 2011, science fiction comedy drama television film. All right.
That's a lot of buzzwords.
The Disney Channel original movie is based on the Disney Channel sitcom The Sweet Life on Deck. Itself based on The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Right. So yes, they did, but it was Sweet Life. Like
Criminal, they never did like a hotel. I don't know what.
Oh, the hotel movie would have been great. Oh, the crossover with Hannah Montana, The Sweet Life, and I think there was it That's So Raven? That's So Sweet Life on. Wait, there was two.
That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana.
For some reason, I was gonna say That's So Sweet Life on Deck. That's not it. That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana. You're so right.
They did have two, and I can't remember what the other one was. But I remember like something that truly like blew my mind. I know that we're like avoiding the question that was asked.
No,
I remember what the
important.
question, but like something that like truly blew my mind. It was one thing when it was like live action crossovers because like that made sense to me. But like when they like I don't know if you remember, it was like Lilo and Stitch, Kim Possible. And I want to say maybe the Proud Family or something like that.
Oh, I
maybe
love
not
the Proud Family. Oh my god,
it was
that show was so good.
It was Lilo and Stitch, Kim Possible, and another show. But like when they did an animated crossover and to some capacity established that like these exist in the same universe, that I was like, that's brand new lore. I'm gonna go with Best of Both Worlds. I think that being the theme song had a bit of pull.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. It was He Could Be the One.
I don't think I remember that one.
He's got everything that the girls want.
Oh, no, yeah.
That song is a fucking banger. That's like honestly probably my favorite song that she did. So I think the reason that He Could Be the One was so popular is because it was in season 3.
Okay.
And so that was when the whole Jake, Ryan, and Jesse thing was happening. So where she was choosing which one she wanted to date. And that was like, everyone was obsessed with that, like, love triangle. So that would make sense.
That does make sense. Next question. This is a guest lyric. We're back to...
Oh, great.
All right. The lyric is, it's been a long time since you fell in love. You ain't coming out your shell. You ain't really been yourself. Tell me what must I do, then in parentheses, do tell my love. 'Cause luckily I'm good at reading. I won't bug him, but he won't stop cheesing.
I have absolutely no clue. Oh, no.
This is very dependent on a little bit dependent on the beat as well and how it's said.
But he won't stop cheesing is doing something in my brain. I keep hearing, but he won't bug him, but he won't stop cheesing. Like, it doesn't sound like a normal tune. But maybe I'm wrong. If this is the Smash Mouth answer, I'm just gonna fucking lose it. I'm just gonna guess a random song.
I could give you the year it came out.
Okay, yeah, maybe that will help me. I'm guessing like 2014 or
2019.
Interesting. For some reason, the only song that's in my head, and this is absolutely not the answer, I am fully confident of that. The only song that's in my head is Party Rock Anthem.
Okay.
So I know it's not that. But there you go. That's my...
That's your answer?
Is that even the name of the song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By LMFAO?
Yeah.
Which I did not know until like relatively recently that they were like uncle and nephew.
I did not know that either.
Really?
I just thought they were friends.
They like got into a fight and broke up, and that's why they like have not put out music.
That music was life-changing back then. You play that tune, I'm locked in. I am party rocking.
I was a little evil with this one because this is a song that very much like the chorus and the like verses are like almost two different entirely beats. But this was Say So by Doja Cat.
Wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck was I thinking of? Interesting.
I don't know, but the end that you were stuck on is a part where it's like
Oh.
like
I do know that song. That's crazy. Wow.
It's a good song.
That is a very good song. Damn.
But you can see how without the you're like, how
they
would
are
I even
actually quite different, like the verses. Interesting. You can fill in the lyric for this one too. In Joe's song, Basic Being Basic, from their newest album, The Crux, fill in the missing word. Change your body, change your face, Tarantino movie taste, rah-rah, chuggy-phobe, Vera Bradley's back in vogue, it's a flash photograph, what an empty blank that is.
What an empty frame that is.
Final answer?
Mm-hmm.
That's incorrect.
Damn it.
It was what an empty epitaph that is. Photograph, epitaph.
I
This
thought
one did rhyme this time.
I was thinking it was like the first like 4
Mhm.
5 lines rhyme, and then it's like, but
I'm so sorry.
no, it's fine.
Rah, rah. That song is fire. Like I don't. He put drugs in that song.
If you could return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude, but it's just your attitude. It's tearing me apart. It's ruining everything.
Yes, it's "Linger" by the Cranberries.
That is correct.
Yes, it is. I fucking love that song.
I
was locked in from the beginning. I was like, "If you could return."
I almost put the other song that they do that is the theme song to Derry Girls. I love that show. That show is so funny.
Wheatus are considered by some to have a one-hit wonder, it being the song Teenage Dirtbag.
Okay.
I personally disagree because I love their music and they have such hysterical lyrics. However, this is absolutely their most popular song of all time.
Okay.
In the song, they mention a very famous band. Fill in the lyric / name that band.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the lyric. I've got 2 tickets. Hold on. I'm having a crisis trying not to sing it. But then it sounded like I was going to sing, I've got 2 tickets to paradise. That's not at all. I've got 2 tickets to blank. Baby, come with me Friday. Don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby like you.
2 tickets.
If in my whole life I never hear this song at a house party, I'll go crazy. This needs to be played at a house party.
I've like heard this before, but I can't for the life of me. I've got 2 tickets to Smashing Pumpkins. We're going full circle. Final answer.
2 tickets to Smashing Pumpkins. Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. It is Iron Maiden. Got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby.
That fits the rhyme scheme so good. So does Smashing Pumpkins. That's the same syllables.
Smashing Pumpkins. Yeah, you're right.
There's an alternate universe where everything's the same except the lyric to that song is Smashing Pumpkins, and I got that question right.
You
in that
did.
universe.
You did. Someone's cheering for you in an alternate universe.
Are you ready for your next question?
Yes, I'm ready.
This is a general trivia question. It would be heartbreaking if you didn't get this.
No, don't say that.
Daniel Radcliffe famously covered this 1999 song by Black Alicious on a late night segment with Jimmy Fallon.
That would be the Alphabet Aerobics.
That is correct.
And I can rap the entire thing, if anyone's wondering. I learned that specifically because I saw Daniel Radcliffe do that. And I was like, I'm going to do that too. And so I'm young in my room, like, just rapping the Alphabet Aerobics.
That's so funny.
It was great. I can do it, and that's my party trick now. So one of my favorite bands is Haim, made up of 3 women, Esty, Danielle, and Alana. Are these 3 women sisters, friends, or cousins? I guess that one's kind of multiple choice.
Sisters, friends, or cousins?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with cousins. Because I feel like everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, they must be sisters or they're friends. But it's like, no, actually, did you know that they're cousins?
Final answer?
Final answer.
They're sisters.
Damn it. Who sang? I'm looking for the artist, not the song.
Okay.
Get 'em what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking who hit me, get up. It takes 100% of my willpower not... Like, this isn't... I don't think it's necessarily unidentifiable without the beat, but, like, trying to say it, like, I want to slip into it so hard, but, like, I can't.
I know. I have no clue.
This came out the same time as Party Rock Anthem, same year.
Oh, no. Okay.
It's of that era.
Same genre, kind of?
I would hazard to say they're probably found on a lot of the same playlists.
The Black Eyed Peas.
Good guess, but that is incorrect.
Damn.
This was Can't Hold Us by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
Oh my god. Yes! I think I need to make a playlist of songs that I need to play at a house party. Because that one is going to be on there. In Taylor Swift's song... Oh, this is guess the lyric.
Okay.
In Taylor Swift's song, Guilty as Sin, she references another band called the Blue Nile. Fill in this lyric by telling me what song she references. Drowning in the Blue Nile, he sent me blank. I hadn't heard it in a while.
Blue Nile. He sent me. I'm in Denial is the name of the song. I think it's a triple rhyme.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That's not correct. But the idea of the Blue Nile writing I'm in denial is so funny. No, the song is called Downtown Lights. And if you haven't heard that song, please listen to it. It's so good. And like, I actually understand why she went back to her like 14-year situationship because he sent her that song. I would also spiral. You tell me that Maddie Healy sent that song to Taylor Swift when she was in a relationship? I would also crash out. Like, are you kidding? Anyway.
I feel like you would like, I mean, I'm sure you've probably heard the song, but you know Midnight Pretenders, right?
It sounds familiar. I probably would know it if I heard it.
Like that kind of like Japanese like night pop or like that,
yes.
Or city pop is the, like that I feel like you would like really like.
Yes, I think I would.
All right, next question. This is general music trivia.
Okay.
I lied. It is a Who Sang.
Okay, great.
Because I was on the wrong tab. Again, I'm looking for the artist.
Okay.
We're talking away. No, I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you, shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay?
This feels like an older one. Okay. I just hate that I don't know the answer, so the weirdest things come into my head. My answer.
Do you want to hear it again before you?
Yes.
Okay.
I like that you're giving me a chance. I still don't know. My answer is the Plain White T's.
Not a bad guess. That was Take on Me. I was looking for Aha.
That took a year off of my life.
I watched The Life Leave Your Body.
What's even more annoying about that is that I just sent my friend Samira a TikTok edit to Take on Me. Like, that's and crazy. I was like, oh my god, the lyrics in this song. I'm disappointed in myself. I knew it was an older one.
You're on the right track.
But yet I guess the Plain White T's. All I could hear was, hey there, Delilah. I don't know why. In Jeff Buckley's song, Lover, You Should Have Come Over, arguably one of his most heart-wrenching songs, just FYI. That song is very popular on TikTok. It's very common as like an editor's song. So it's not, I feel like you've definitely heard it.
Probably. He
wrote these following lyrics that rival some of the greatest yearners of all time. I'm so serious. He said, it's never over. All my riches for her smiles when I slept so soft against her. It's never over. All my blank for the sweetness of her laughter.
Is it the one that's like, it's not...
Yes. Okay. Think ultimate. What would a yearner say? What would someone who is just so down bad say? In the most unhinged way.
All of my breath for the sweetness of her laughter.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That's incorrect, but you're so close. All my blood. I know. I'm so sorry.
All my breath to get that question correct. I think I get like so caught up in whatever edit I'm watching that like after the it's never over, I'm like, I don't listen to the rest. I'm like, what's going on?
And it's always the most devastating thing you've ever seen.
Yeah, and it's always the fucking. Have you seen The Good Place?
Yes.
It's always the action. I know that we don't normally put spoiler alerts up. Actual spoiler alert, because I really think if you haven't seen this, you should watch it and don't get spoiled. Jump ahead like 10 seconds. It's always the like Chidi and Eleanor, like you have to like be asleep.
Yes.
Or do it while I'm asleep. And I'm like,
no. Literally caged. I feel caged.
I'm screaming in my padded room like, ah!
I love the TikTok comments where they're always like, I say as they drag me to the padded room.
Yeah.
Like, that's literally me. Mine with that song are usually Hunger Games because it's literally never over. And it makes me want to die. So it's fine. It's fine. It's always when PETA is hijacked and I
Your
just want
next
to
question.
cry.
This is music trivia in general. Which pop music icon famously filmed a music video featuring both members of the Bloods and the Crips, and had Eddie Van Halen perform the song's famous guitar solo for free?
Oh my god. My gosh. I just don't know.
You definitely know the person.
Really?
You told me you've never seen stuff. It would be more shocking to my core if you had no idea who this person was.
Wow. Okay. From like way back when, or is it like recent?
This particular song was kind of like back a little.
Back as in like 80s or like 90s or?
I believe 80s.
Ooh. Okay. Well, this is certainly the wrong answer, but all I can think about is Madonna now, and
Final answer?
yeah.
Not a bad guess, because she was pop royalty at the time, but I think you picked the Queen when you should have picked the King, Michael Jackson. The Beat It music video he worked with.
Oh, yes.
I believe it was LAPD to like get members for the video, and then he reached out to Eddie Van Halen, who was like, "Hey, do you want to do the guitar solo?" And he was like, "Not only will I do it, I will do it for free."
That's insane.
Which like that's recently, actually, we were at trivia with Steve, and one of the questions was about Thriller and like which movie star gave his voice, and it was Vincent Price. And similarly, he had the option of either like collecting royalties on the song or just an upfront like $20,000, and he was like, "I'll do it for the $20,000." Like people were like paying to like that. That's like
actually insane.
To this day, I think that like, for better or worse, I think Michael Jackson has been the most famous person to ever live.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's like really close to anyone now. Like even like Drake, Taylor Swift, like any global like.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where it's like, it's the only argument I need, Sean. But it's like, there's like, I think he went to go watch like a Lakers game or something, and it got to a point where like once people started realizing that he was there, they like were like, "Fuck this basketball game." Michael Jackson, and they had to like stop the game and remove him because people were like, the game didn't matter. So they had to be like, all right, like now it's like, you know, you have like Taylor Swift up at like the Super Bowl, and like I think like social media has also like diluted like that level where it's like now it's not like a mythical creature you're seeing. It's like, oh, you know, they're gonna be, you know, whatever. But it's like, I don't think anyone like has that same like level of like.
No, I would agree with that.
Where it's like they have like, because also it's like, I think famously like he had to like rent out a grocery store just to like experience what like going, which like is like also like really sad.
Yes.
But it's like no one's doing that. Like no one, like I don't care how like famous you think you are, like no one is that famous anymore. No one is like going to like any art being like, "I'll give you this for free," unless it's like someone trying to like kind of like maybe make it and they like, you know. But like Eddie Van Halen like didn't need to make it at that time. He was like,
"No,
put me in, coach. I'll do it." Like,
okay, this is a general one, and then I can go. I have.
Okay.
Taylor Swift's Eras Tour went through 11 of her albums, made all of her albums, made $2 billion in ticket sales, spanned 21 countries, and she performed 149 shows. How many people attended her tour?
Like as a whole,
that whole tour, it's obviously in the millions. So just to the closest million, there's an exact number, but like to the closest million, people averaged that the ticket sales were about 200 to 250 a ticket. Like that was the average.
Okay, I'm gonna say 2.5 million.
That's your final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect.
Damn it!
It was 10,168,008.
I have a guess the lyric next, if you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is the second to last question. I came to dance, 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 dance. Yeah. I hit the floor, 'cause that's my plans, 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 plans. Yeah. I'm wearing all my favorite brands, 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 brands. Yeah. Give me some space for both my hands, 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 hands. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Are you so the name of the song?
Yeah.
I believe I don't know if I'm gonna say it right, but I'm gonna guess what I believe it is. DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again?
You are so unbelievably close. It's Dynamite by Teo Cruz. That's tough. It's tough because
I was so confident.
It's tough because DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again plays probably right before Dynamite on any given playlist, or vice versa.
They are the same song.
More or less.
I'm playing the beginning of both right now. No, this is unbelievable. This is the Roswell incident all over again. I'm devastated. So upsetting.
Hearing you say DJ Got Us Falling in Love Again, I was like part of me was like,
oh man, that was a hard hit for me.
This was a song that, like, when I like started to get internet access, I like for a long time I did not have like a favorite like musician. I just like listened to whatever I liked. But this was a song that for whatever reason, and this is like one of the most embarrassing things I've ever shared on this show about me, but like I would like almost exclusively listen to the Chipmunks cover of it. Like I like for whatever I was like on YouTube like Dynamite, Teo Cruz, Chipmunks, enter, and like I was like, you go, Alvin, and I'm like,
that's like me with the Glee version. Like when you said Teenage Dream, I literally listened to Teenage Dream, the Glee version, in the car the other day, and out loud was like, you know what, people sleep on this. Like I was so upset that people don't talk about it because it's great. This is from the song Naked in Manhattan by Chappell Roan.
okay.
This is a fill in the lyric. Hair clips and lip gloss, French kiss sitting crisscrossed. If I don't try, then it's my loss. And blank away from more than just friends.
And shy away from more than just friends.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is incorrect. An inch away from more than just friends. You gotta think about them sitting crisscrossed.
Which of these is a real parody song by Weird Al? Okay.
I might know this. I love Weird Al.
We have A, Boils, which is a parody of Royals by Lorde about the bubonic plague. B, Lasagna, a parody of La Bamba by Richie Valens about lasagna. Like a Sturgeon, which is a parody of Like a Virgin by Madonna about fishing. Or D, Complete It, a parody of Beat It by Michael Jackson about playing video games.
I think Complete It is the real one.
Final answer?
Yes. If it's not, then he has a Beat It parody, but it's not named Complete It.
You were right on that. In that...
That I'm wrong about the answer to the question.
Yeah, you're wrong.
But he does have a... Okay. Is it lasagna?
Lasagna is the one that is correct. His Royals parody is Foil, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is actually about like conspiracy theories, which is kind of funny.
Because I know the Beat It one. It's
Eat It.
Eat It, yeah.
Like a Sturgeon is just it's like a surgeon.
Yeah.
And then Complete It is Eat It. I was kind of surprised that lasagna was a real one because I was like.
Yeah, for some reason I was like, it's not as good of a rhyme, I feel like, as the others, or like a play on words as the others. So I was like, something's wrong. Well, I'm glad that I didn't get that right, but I did in a weird way. Interesting. My favorite one is eBay. That is the absolute best one. And I can sing probably almost every single word of that.
Is this a guess the lyric? Or
yes, it's a guess the lyric. I won't be including the name of the I almost said episode. The name of the song, because it is also the lyric that's missing.
Okay.
But this is a song by the band Owl City. The lyric...
Can I guess before?
No, I have to read it.
Okay.
The lyric... You would not believe your eyes if 10 million blank lit up the world as I fell asleep.
I'm going to go with fireworks. No, I'm just kidding. Fireflies.
That is correct. That song popped into my head the last second. I thought it was great. All right, let's see who the winner of this is, because it's probably pretty evenly matched.
This could be pretty close. We both we both never listened to music before.
So true. Do you want to reveal how many I have first? Or do you want me to reveal yours first?
I have that you have 3 correct.
I have that you have 3 correct.
Wow.
This has never happened.
We need a tiebreaker of some kind.
Okay. Should we just each come up with another one on the spot?
Sure.
Okay. It can be either general or fill in the blank, so whatever you'd like.
Go ahead. We're officially into the tiebreaker round.
Okay. Again, I'm not going to say the title of this song.
Okay.
This person also came from Disney Channel
Okay.
and was like High School Musical. Vanessa Hudgens.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to say her name. I always say it wrong. Vanessa Hudgens. Yeah. She had her own little music career.
Mm-hmm.
So here are the lyrics to one of her songs. And the title is also the missing lyric. Basically, what we're going to do is dance. Basically, what we're going to do is dance. All you got to do is take a chance. Yeah, that's right. It's blank. The song is made fun of a lot on TikTok.
Oh, yeah. It's time to dance.
Final answer.
Final answer.
That's incorrect.
Okay.
Sneaker Night.
Huh? Huh?
Yeah.
Over my head.
I didn't know because, hey, we were talking about Disney Channel earlier. I didn't know if it was going to come through.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I was just not familiar with Vanessa Hudgens' music career.
Music career, okay.
Beyond High School Musical, and then The Masked Singer.
Right. Well, all right. So let's see.
This is general music. This band, often criticized for their commercial-sounding rock songs, not only did the theme song for Netflix's Arcane series, but are also canon in the show.
They're commercialized rock songs?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Kings of Leon.
Final answer?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, we got to that bridge because that is incorrect. Fuck. It's Imagine Dragons.
Oh! Yes, I actually did know they did the Arcane. Okay. Oh my god.
Round breaker
Guys,
round 2.
This just simply has never happened for us.
This is an unprecedented.
All right. Maybe I'll think of one
series
that
of events.
I think you can get. Okay. I think I have one that I am confident you'll get. So I might be giving you the win here, but it's okay.
Well, now we know that we should include a tiebreaker question in
this is why we need someone to be here with us so they could come up with the tiebreaker question.
True.
They could ask it to both of us and see which one got it right, and that would be the tiebreaker. So everybody, this is the call to action again. Who wants to sit in this room? And I was going to say sit in my bedroom. Then I was like, wait a minute. I don't want to offer that.
Is this a guess the lyric?
No, general.
Okay.
General music trivia. Looking back, this song by the band Nickelback became a bit of a joke when it went viral on Vine way back in the day.
Oh, Vine. Oh, my back started to hurt. Is it Photograph? Final answer?
I'm going to give it to you. The song title is Look at This Photograph, which is why I added the looking back to see if but I'm going to give it to you.
Okay.
So yes.
Is like photograph like in parentheses or something like that?
No, it's
just
look. Oh wait, no, you're right. It is Photograph. I was wrong. It's Photograph. Yes, you're correct. You're fully correct. But you still have to ask me yours because what if I get it right?
If you get it right, we have to go to the triple tiebreaker. That's crazy. Okay. While My Guitar Gently Weeps by George Harrison was covered by Tom Petty, Jeff Lynne, among other famous musicians at George Harrison's posthumous inclusion to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. One of those famous musicians included this pop rock icon, who many claim that this performance was a response to being left out of the Rolling Stones' Best Guitarist list in 2004. Did that make because this is like
it makes sense. Okay. We're good. There's a lot of options I could think of, but I'm gonna go with the most famous guitarist I know, Jimi Hendrix.
That is an unbelievably good guess, but that is incorrect.
I'm shocked.
It was Prince.
Oh wow! Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah, he was like left out of the list entirely, and like it came out like shortly before this performance, and like this is like it you can find on YouTube. It is such a great performance, and it's just like he finishes the guitar solo and he like hands the guitar. He's like, I'm done. And it's like a lot of people were like, some people were thinking he kind of like went crazy because he was like, oh, I'm not you don't think I'm one of the best guitarists of all time? All right, Rolling Stone, fuck you. Here's one of the greatest performances of all time. I'm like,
oh wow, I'm definitely gonna watch
so
that.
Good.
That's amazing.
Which, I'm sure he was already slated to do it, and I'm sure, but like, it's like the degree to which like you can almost tell in the video, like there's a little bit of sass there. There's a little bit of sass in the performance. But it is so I love that song.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch that. That's amazing. Well, congratulations! You officially win in the double tie break round.
Thank you.
4-3, Asante.
It was close.
It was very close.
There were some good.
This is definitely the closest game we've ever had. Starting off the new 10 episodes. The next 10 episodes.
New 10 episode cycle.
Well, actually, last episode counted in that. Yeah. So technically, you already have 2 wins under your belt, which is upsetting on my part, but I am happy for you.
But
nonetheless.
It's also considering the circumstances of those wins, both were not very. They weren't exactly like, oh, I knew.
Well, I mean,
either.
this game was a lot more matched than that game. That I had a comeback in that game, but like that was rough. But thank you everybody for listening, and please just make sure to tell your friends. Follow us on Instagram. Again, we're putting these on YouTube now. Slowly but surely. But I am doing that. And make sure to rate the podcast on Spotify. And we also have an email if you want to send us any game suggestions, notes of what you think we need to improve on, anything you'd like. If you have, we wanted to start a fun fact of the day. Maybe you could be featured in that. So send us some fun facts you think of that could be fun. Give you a little shout out. And our email is thequestionanswerpodcast@gmail.com.
Once again, just thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you learned something. And this has been the Question
Answer
Podcast.
Bye.
Bye-bye.